After a very restless night of many nightmares, Gregor Samsa woke up to see that he was definitely not a dog anymore. He seemed to be human, with his paws no longer being paws and his body not naturally adjusting to being on all fours. His cage seemed to close in on him, and he tried moving as he naturally would if he were a dog, but his body was not accustomed to being a human. Then, Gregor realized that he wouldn't be able to play anymore like he did as a dog, and nothing would be the same. He tried to play around with his toys and realized that he could not enjoy it anymore. He began to worry about what his manager would think of this when he didn't show up to the dog park that day, and worried even more about how he would be letting his family down if he didn't play with his toys all day.
Gregor, what is this disaster? You didn't come to the dog park this morning, and now you're a human? You can't play anymore. I'll tell all the dogs at the park right now.
No! Stop! Please don't tell anyone! They can't know that this happened to me! Please! Please!
Gregor tries to stop the manager, so he runs after him.
Hey, Gregor. I haven't seen you all morning. Did you want a toy to play with? Please play with it. Oh dear, my son is a human. I don't even know what to do. What happened to my son now?
Once Gregor wakes up to the smell of dog food, he starts to sniff it as he regularly would and realizes that he is repulsed by it. He thinks about picking up a piece of food, but he can't bear to eat it, although he would usually love to have dog food in the mornings. Gregor finally climbs out of his cage again and now realizes that walking on 2 feet is much more difficult, and living in a cage is also very uncomfortable for him, as he cannot properly fit into it. Gregor makes his way over to the couch and begins to worry about the fact that he can't play with toys anymore, and he'll have to have real responsibilities as a human, such as paying his taxes.
Gregor, please eat. I put out your favorite food and I know that you definitely love it. Please eat this. I'm really trying to help you and make sure that you're okay. Gregor, please eat it. Please.
Gregor now only eats real human food, and he willingly takes the iced tea and cornflakes that he is given. He eats it in the corner of his cage, realizing that he must learn to be accustomed to such food.
Look, Gregor, it's not too bad that you can't play anymore. It won't be that bad.
Gregor starts to calm down about not being able to play anymore and starts to ponder about what human life will be like. He wonders about the economy, which he has heard other humans talk about. He wonders about what taxes are and how to balance a checkbook. He grows really upset and begins to walk over to the window so that he can look outside at the people passing by like he used to when he was a dog. Gregor can't connect with his family anymore, and he's sad about this fact. While looking out the window, Gregor realizes that he now has a real purpose in life, and he must be a responsible person, unlike when he was a dog and always very carefree. His sister comes over to sit by him to make sure that he is okay, and the sight of him once again horrifies her, but she still takes care of him. Gregor realizes that since everyone is scared of him, he must somehow cover himself so that everyone is not so disgusted when they even pass by him.
My son will never be a dog again and he'll always be human. We can't let go of him so easily. Mother, stop. He'll be happier now without a cage. We need to let him be happy.
His mother faints. Gregor's father starts attacking him and pushing him over, scratching him and causing him immense pain. Gregor is now struggling with the scratch, and he can't do anything anymore. He now sits around, only in pain. Gregor's mother cleans the mat.
Mother, this was my job. I want to take care of it.
Still struggling from the scratch, Gregor tries to play with his family, but no one wants to play with him anymore. Gregor has become useless in the dog world, only able to do human tasks. As he tries to play more, he realizes that he must let this life go. Eventually, Gregor leaves the house to become a human adult. He cannot live with dogs anymore, and he must get a real job so that his human life now has a purpose.